Hello and welcome, my name is Parky and today we are playing some more Dragon Age Origins. Now, last time we left off we had a bit of plot intrigue where our brother is planning to actually kill us. And today we are going into battle, but we've been given the task of retrieving some sort of magical shield or some shit. So that's what we're going to be doing. So here we are, back again. And today is a very good day. I'm sure many of you don't actually care, but today... Oh dear God, that lag. Today is the day where I got the job that I wanted. So we're going to try and keep that positive attitude. I'm very hyper, if you can't tell already. And we're going to see what's going on in here. Okay, so there's some people here already. I assume these are the scouts.
Greetings, Commander. Lord Mino's men have taken this tunnel. The one assigned to your party is down the path.
Okay. So is this where we're going?
I am at your service.
So it's down the pathway.
I am at your service. I am at your service. I am at your service.
Okay, good. We've got a lot of people at our service. But that doesn't really help us. So which way are we going is a good question. Ah, it's probably up this way here, isn't it? Right, okay. Come on, brain, engage. I know you're excited, but we've got to do this now. So I'm actually still really pleased with the response that people are having with this series. Oh dear God. Okay, let's just pause this quickly, shall we? I seem to be stuck in a web. Now actually, people were saying to me that I should be equipping my... Where is it? My dagger. Apparently I haven't unlocked my offhand yet. Or have I? No, I have, but I've only got one weapon, which isn't particularly useful. Now I'm thinking, hang on, if we just do this, because people said that I should be dual-wielding things, but I can actually dual-wield a dagger and a sword. I don't know whether that's a good idea or not. How does that work? Have you got a... Hang on, that's a main hand longsword. Okay, well whatever, we're just going to go with this and see what happens. Now some people are probably going to rage at me again, because I don't really know what's going on completely. Okay, so we're a bit stuck, so we're going to take some damage. Now the question is... Okay, so he's going to shield bash. Let's try and get around the back, shall we? And stab him in the back, because apparently that is what we're good at. Okay, okay. Maybe he's a bit easier than I thought. So apparently we can send Gorim off to do certain things. I've not yet had a chance to look into that part of the game, but I am still going to try and get the hang of it if I can. It's a trap! Okay, now we should disarm this, if we can. Because I'm assuming that will give us some XP. Yes, it does. Okay, we got an achievement as well, so that's brilliant. I don't know whether it gave us anything. Okay, there's another trap, so let's disarm this. Okay, get out of the way. Okay, now apparently these guys are pretty bad at hitting us. But yeah, apparently we're supposed to use... I should use my daggers more, because it means that my skill will go up in that or something? I have no clue, I'm just sort of guessing at this point. But we're not doing too badly, but we found a dwarf corpse. We've got duster leather boots, rough, light boots, rough hide tier 1. Armour is not as good and fatigue is rubbish as well. Now I'm thinking, can we actually equip... We can equip Gorim. Right, okay, but his stuff is actually better than this anyway. Now this, where can we find out how much this is worth? Is it even worth taking these? Possibly not, but I can't tell at this point, so I'm just going to hang on to them. As soon as we start worrying about what we're picking up, then I can start deciding what I want to carry and what I want to just leave behind. Okay. I'm liking the change of views as well. I think it's good. It's very good indeed. Hello? Are you friendly? Franzlin Evo? Hello, sir.
Need it, Commander. Did you run afoul of any darkspawn?
Let's go with... nothing we couldn't handle. Because I'm a badass.
In these tunnels at all. Once I finished scouting the tunnels, I hid here to avoid the darkspawn. Most tunnels are
coward.
Dead. The one we want is swarming with those fiends. It's going to be a fight.
Okay. Let's be cautious then.
As you say, onward then.
Indeed. Right, so is he on my party now as well? He is indeed. Now let's just have a little look at how this would work. So I could set these guys to go over to these places. Okay, whatever. So I can select all of them, although I'm not particularly sure why that would be helpful. I know this isn't the right way either. I'm just intrigued to see what's actually around here.
It's a trap.
It's a trap! That's never going to get old, is it? Okay, so let's disarm this because it's giving us XP, which is obviously going to be very useful. Now I'm actually wondering, where is our XP bar? It's here. Right, okay. So we've got quite a while until the next level.
There, a cunning trap.
Actually, we might as well just lure them over it, if I'm honest. Okay, now, you go over here, and you go here, and I'll go over here, and we'll use this stun on this guy.
Shall be done. As you say.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't move away from these other guys. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Okay, so yeah, let's stay with these ones. They're obviously going to tank a lot of this, which is going to be incredibly useful. Now, aside from this, I suppose really all we need to do is keep stunning these guys and attacking them. I see, so on the left it actually shows what move they're going to perform is. Right. Now let's disarm all these traps as well, because that's going to give us some good XP. And there's some nice chests of stuff over here. I'm actually going to turn the volume down in my head because it was going really loudly and I couldn't even hear what I was saying, which is not very useful. Okay, now let's just get rid of these. So that's something else we've learnt. We've learnt that actually enemies that have set the traps cannot set the traps off themselves. And enemies with loot glow, which is very useful indeed. That's a lyrium potion. A potion that contains a small amount of refined lyrium. Okay, so that's like a mana potion, I suppose. Okay, so that guy just had some gold on him. Really good. Take all the gold I can get at this point, I think. Right, and a lesser health potion. Very good indeed. And some nice crates over here. Let's see what we've got. Darkspawn shortbow. Not very useful at all. This one is locked. Can we unlock it? We can indeed. Engraved silver bowl. Okay. I assume that was all that this place was. Just a little means to an end to get some treasure. If that is the case, we shall go back. Unless there's something over here where that rock is flashing. Oh no, it carries on. Okay. Fair enough indeed. I apologise if it's a bit dark. I can't really do much about that. Hello, Scout.
You're here. I thought the Darkspawn had got you for sure.
I'm not that easy to kill, son.
And I'll make sure I'm behind you if we're swarmed. We want the tunnel ahead, but there are Darkspawn tracks all over it. Be careful.
Okay, let's get moving.
I'm with you.
Okay, now they want me to go this way. Came from there. Is there anything over here? No, there isn't. Okay, so we might as well just go the way he wants us to. Doesn't seem like there's any other paths anyway. I'm glad I got that perception thing with the traps. I think that was quite useful. Someone tell me what I should upgrade next. I'm thinking... Where's my skills thing? Skills, there you are. Okay, someone said that I should go for coercion. Because it's very useful. So I think I'm just going to go with that. Because I don't really know much about endgame stuff. And they said it would be useful later on. So I'm going to take your advice. Okay, so we've got some ranked creature info here. They're displayed in different colours to draw attention to the significant threat they represent. Opponents with yellow names are more challenging and aggressive than average. Ah, so that's why there was a yellow name on that other guy. Orange names represent extremely powerful enemies capable of threatening a full party of adventurers by themselves. Oh good, well that's good to know, isn't it? Okay, so why am I hearing... Oh dear god. Okay, rapid shot, I see.
Look there, a cunning trap.
Okay, well all these guys are actually getting in the way to the point where I can't even see where I am. Okay, so we do only get XP if we have the killing blow, which is also something to take into consideration. Is that the case? Must be the case. Not doing too badly though. We're just going to keep going at these guys. The others are helping out a massive amount, so that's going to be very useful indeed. Come on, hit him with your daggers. We're going Spartacus style with our two swords, although I know one's a dagger. Ignore that point. Okay, so there we go. Wow, that was a lot of XP. Fair enough indeed. Oh god. That's camera angle. Don't die, Grenlock person. Whatever your name is, Franklin EO. Okay, now there's a lot of stuff we can loot here, so let's just do this for a second. Okay, so another mana potion. Not going to be very useful for us, but we might as well take it anyway. We can always sell them. Or I suppose give it to someone else, maybe. Okay, there's a chest over here as well. Darkspawn Longsword. Ah, here we go, right. So, requires 2 strength, main hand. Damage 7, critical chance 2, armor penetration 2, strength modifier 1. But it gives us more armor penetration and minus dexterity. Questionable, isn't it? And I could go for that one, but then at the same time it might not be the best course because I might lose dexterity because of it. And considering we're actually, you know, our class is based on the amount of dexterity we have, I don't know whether that'd be a good idea or not. Probably not. I'm just going to hang on to it for a little bit. I'm not sure whether I want to do that. Okay, so let's further carry on into the cave, and actually looking at it, our health regens over time, which is also very useful.
Looks like someone beat us to the door.
This Darkspawn body is still fresh. Whoever opened the door is most likely still in there.
Where's your shirt? Alright, let's all just look at each other. Okay. They killed the Darkspawn, they may be allies.
Or it could be an ambitious cousin out for his own glory.
We'll see soon enough.
Understood. Let's move, men.
Okay, now this is a bit worrying. I think it's going to be a trap, if any. Seems too good to be true, doesn't it? So let's go back into this view over here. There's actually some treasure over here, which is nice. A dwarf corpse, okay. A rune. Novice Cold Iron Rune. Plus 2 damage versus undead. Can upgrade weapons by enchanting them with runes. Okay, let's have a little look at that. Right, where is it? So can we just drag it onto this? Destroy, inspect. It's worth quite a bit. I don't know whether we can actually use that anywhere. Rune? Where'd you go, rune? Unless we have to, like... No? Okay. I think I might use this Darkspawn Longsword. Maybe. Aside from that, we haven't picked up anything useful. So let's carry on, shall we? I'll figure out how those runes work as well. I'm sure someone will tell me in the comments before next time anyway. Right, so let's go up here. I'm dreading what I might find. Okay, I can see a guy, a mercenary. Right. A mercenary captain?
So glad you could finally join us. We feared you'd gotten eaten by Darkspawn. Turns out the shield isn't quite as easy to retrieve as I was led to believe. I wager you know where it is, though. So maybe you tell me where it is, and I won't mutilate your body so bad your father doesn't recognize you.
I'd like to see you try. Shield's under the floor in the main room. Is that true? I don't want to say that in case it is true. The shield's a metaphor, it's in all of us.
A funny nobleman, just what the world needs. Now kill these idiots.
Lovely. Okay, I'll let these guys tank a little bit, I think. Can't even bloody see what's going on half the time. And apparently I don't need to click over and over again as well. So that's nice to know. Now where am I? Oh, I'm here. Right, okay. Okay, kill this mercenary here. He's obviously going to get in the way. Taking a fair bit of damage, unfortunately. There's not much we can do about it. One more hit and we should get him. Yeah, there we go. And the mercenary captain is gone, so let's kill this guy off here. Because he's being a pain. We'll stun him as well. Even though he's stunned, he's apparently still able to run around, so that's nice to know. There we go, some more XP for us. We might as well loot as we go along. A lesser ice salve. What does that do? Ice salve increases the user's resistance to cold for a short time. Okay, so it's like a potion, I suppose. And a Ducan Signet ring.
Is that an Ducan Signet ring?
Okay, let's just stop halfway through the battle. It's Trians.
The ring is Trians. That means he...
Yes, my brother has been sloppy this time.
It would have been a major victory to get the shield first, but he showed his hand and failed. The first way we can hurt him is to find that shield ourselves.
Indeed. Okay, my thoughts exactly.
You have your orders, boys.
So let's undo these traps, because even though there's still guys shooting at us, I want some XP. And let's loot these. Oh, these might be good. Okay, we can't actually wear these, they're not going to be that useful. And these are just as good as mine. This is less good than mine, and this is just generally good. Okay, so let's now get rid of this leg hold trap. I probably shouldn't be disarming these whilst we're battling. But there we are. What does this mercenary have? Scale gloves. Okay. It's a trap! I can't believe he actually says that. How ridiculous. It's good to know that I don't actually have to keep clicking on them. That makes it a little bit easier, doesn't it? Okay, let's go and kill this guy. Actually, we'll loot him on the way. So these are rubbish. I might not even bother taking them, to be honest. And this shield is also rubbish, so... I mean, this armour. Okay, now they're all dead, so let's go and loot all this stuff. Health? Yes, please. That's useless. Let's go and disarm this trap. There's another one over there. I'm thinking it's a good idea to keep doing these. I don't see why we shouldn't. Okay, now is this better than mine? 8.4. 2.4. Yes, it is indeed. I'm going to take that. Okay, and this mercenary over here, I think I've probably already looked at him. I have indeed. Now let's disarm these other traps. Can't go in that door, unfortunately. Ah, and there's a chest. Didn't even notice that. Dwarven armour. It's not as good as mine, or it's just as good as mine. So we're not going to bother taking it. A short bow, we've already got one of those, I'm pretty certain. So let's move on. Let's move on indeed. Actually, there's one up here, so let's not move on quite yet. What's this? A ballista. Well, that would have been useful. A dwarven war axe. Take that, definitely. Armoured boots, these are all not as good. A dwarven war axe, I think we've already picked up one of those. A barrel of ballista bolts. Ballista bolt. Ah, okay. Good to use indeed. I have a feeling that we're going to need that at some point, strangely. So let's carry on undoing these traps, and then we'll move on as quickly as we can. There we go.
Look there, a cunning trap.
A cunning trap. Well, it's not that cunning, because you can see it from about 10 feet away. Okay, right. I'm concerned that there's these big ballistas everywhere. Short bow. Not going to need that, because I'm not going to bother with those. I mean, we could sell these things, but it's not going to be that useful, is it? And there's a door here as well. Okay, so we know where we need to go. So let's just go straight through here, shall we? This doesn't look ominous. Right. Something's going to go wrong here, isn't it?
This is the room. How do we get the shield?
Look around, there must be a clue.
You two, see if you can spot anything.
Okay, and then they just stand completely still. Are these pressure pads?
It seems some of these tiles are...
It looked like it. Okay, there's an indentation here that seems to match the Aducan signet ring perfectly. Press your signet ring against the indentation. Nothing happens. Well, it did. It shook. Okay, so these are weighted. So I assume... Do I need to tell these people to stand... Oh, well, you can actually switch which character you are. What the hell? Damn! I did not know that. Okay, so let's play as this guy now. Now, what did that just open? I heard something. Maybe I should stand on here instead of this guy. Okay, now let's try. Press your signet ring against the indentation. The lid of the sarcophagus slides away, revealing a small hollow that contains the shield of Aducan. Continue. Damn, you need high strength for that.
We've got it.
Doesn't look like much.
Oh, that's
The
nice.
skill of our crafters has come far since then. But still, the shield of Aducan.
It's a symbol, that's all.
If it helps rally the troops, it's a good thing.
Enough talk, where's the rendezvous point?
Back in the direction we came from, at the crossroads.
I'm going to guess that
The
it's blocked
crossroads.
off. Maybe. Okay, well this seems like a good place to end it. If you've enjoyed the episode, then please feel free to leave your support in the comment section below. I'm sure there's a few things you want to complain about or tell me that I might not have realised already in terms of the game mechanics. And leave a like, especially if you want to see more of this series. It will help me know if you do, and it will also help support the series greatly. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Awkward goodbye. Awkward.